Hello again, welcome back for another daily Barnabas Repentance. It is October 2nd, 2024. Oh, ho, ho, here we go. 2 wins in a row. Okay. Let's get in on this action. Oh, see here is EJ6N C3PJ. You know, let's pop it right now. Why not? I could save it for later, you know, especially if I want to get the boss rush or hush or something, if I miss out on that timer. But, you know, there could be like a better kind of spacebar out there. Also, super secret room, rare one up there in the beginning. That's cool. The beans. Necronomicon, I mean, we'll deal with it. Oh, the machine's been broken, and I shall forever suffer. Jumper cables is okay. A lot of multi-booms, though. Trying to get me. Trying to stop me. Oh, another Eternal Heart. Thank you so much. God bless. I went to the grocery store again today. I guess they're not going to be delivering the meat until tomorrow. And I noticed too, and like, this is the second time. I mean, okay, so like a couple days ago, right? They raised the price of meat that I noticed, right? At this grocery store I normally go to. And I just found out today they raised it again by another 40 fucking cents. So it went up like 30 cents first time, right? And it wasn't like that for long. And then just like today, literally today, I noticed that it went up like an extra, between 2 days ago and now, it went up an extra 40 cents. What the fuck is going on, you know? As I recall, I don't think inflation was like going up this quickly right now. That's some bullshit. And so, like, the meat I normally pay for, the original price was $6.99, right? For the hamburger. And now it's like $6.69. $7.69 a pound. Not a pound, but, let's see, let's see here. Right, 12. Is it 20 ounces? Something like that? I'm trying to think. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's like a pound, isn't it? 16 ounces is a pound? Yeah. That sounds about right. And, man, that pissed me off. And then it was like, they had these set of doors outside, right? They have like a promotion sign on the doors. It's like, oh yeah, there's a sale special on the meat right now. $6.99, wink. You know? I put that wink in there in emphasizing it because that $6.99 price was the original price of the meat like last month. Up to the point of like the last day or so before the end of the month. Oh yeah, it's cheaper, guys. There's a price difference. Things are cheaper right now. There's a sale price, a wink. Bunch of shit. Yeah. So I'm not happy. I think most of us are not happy too with inflation and everything. Now it's just getting ridiculous with this one grocery store I go to. It's still going to be cheaper, right? Like the food's still going to be cheaper there, despite these price increases. Because other grocery stores. Like, I went to another grocery store today, the same one that I was buying the paper towels from and fell off my bicycle. This time I didn't have to get anything so large to fit in a tiny sack or anything. But I went there to, well, I got an iced coffee, a pumpkin spice cold brew. Stubbies. And I picked up like a green coffee too, and then also like a flupa or whatever you call it. Which the flupa is $1.99, which I mean, that's okay. That's reasonable. If I'm paying $1.99 a month, I'll deal with it. You know, I'll bite the bullet and pay for that. And the smaller ones were like 99 cents. I could have sworn when I bought it last month, it was 99 cents and it went up to $1.99. I don't know. Unless maybe there was a special I didn't notice. Or like that, or like it was 99 cents, but then inflation either inflation or greed or something creeped in and took over. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to be picking up some meat tomorrow because he said the trucks are going to be coming in tomorrow and stuff. And I was talking to somebody about the inflation stuff and things are shrinking in the sacks. And he was telling me, too, that it's either Glad or some other company, he said, that he noticed that the quality of the sacks that he's been getting have went down. Like, they're cheaper and they're falling apart more easily, but they kept the price and stuff. Just like, I'm not surprised, you know? I should have told him, like, I did get some sacks on Amazon. I think it was Glad or some other company. Maybe it's not Glad. Maybe it was something else. Hefty. I don't know if it's the same company or not. It's just like different names of the products. I don't know. But anyways. Oh, let's just increase this. There we go. We can snag that. Look at that. We got some great stats. Yeah, he was telling me about the quality with things. And I don't blame him either. Like, I think all of us are really frustrated for the most part with inflation. And I seen a thing recently about it, like, well, the news was talking about, oh, it only went up 2%. Yeah, 2% from last year or something like that. It turned out, and in fact, it went up 20% the last like 4 years. 20%? 20% is a lot when it comes to like economics. Like, it seems like the inflation is getting worse like over time, like faster with the cost than what you can make to, you know, pay for things. Now, could I have just skipped out on my coffee and stuff? Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're talking about inflation here, and here I am getting iced coffee at a Starbucks and other places. But to be fair, it's okay coffee. I mean, I guess I haven't been going there every day either. It seems like I am almost practically doing it every day, but it's like I can't do it virtually every day, you know? I'll be cutting back for sure. You know, bills are going up too. That's part of the inflation crap. It's ridiculous, man. And now I know I talked about like Amazon Prime Day, right, coming up. It's like, oh, well, you're talking about Amazon Prime Day and wanting to get like a, you know, a Blu-ray 4K player and all that. Yeah, but I guess part of it, I'm getting that because, like, well, one, I've been planning to get that since I got this 4K television. And second of all, I'm going to be doing, like, a split payment plan thing, which I'll definitely get all paid off, like, after next month. I'm not going to stretch it out for 5 months or anything like that, like the normal plan is. But I'm waiting for a couple things, right? Waiting for, like, well, either Prime Day or like next month where they'll have like a deep discount for those devices. So that's one thing. And another is like I said, like splitting up the multi-month payments instead of paying it at once. And then turn around and pay it. I just want to get it, you know? With a warranty, of course, because I guess those players can have a fail rate or something. Fairly high fail rate. But I guess they've been getting better in recent years. Ooh, look at that one up. I'll take it. Yeah. I don't know. I just might get back into fasting again. I probably will, right? 3 days. 3 days a month out of the month. 3 days in a row out of a month. That's what I mean. I mean, it's good for you. It saves a little bit of money. It's kind of fucked up for me to be saying that. Oh, it's good for you. It's good for the money and all that. What a fuck up world we are in with things. Now, fortunately, I'm not at the point where I'm starving or anything like that. Speed down. So that's good. Because starving sucks, right? Oh, first world problems, am I right, fellow kids? Let's see. Super secret room. I don't know if I checked up here or not. Okay. All right. It must be here then. Yeah. This is... well, too bad we don't have a blood machine. Well, we do have a self-sacrifice room, but I can't recall for the life of me how many red hearts I got. I think I have 3 since I spent 1 at the devil deal. I'm not going to mess with it. No, I'm not going to mess with it. I am not going to mess with it, all right? I am not going to mess with it. So yeah, I actually also bought some more eggs too tonight. Just kind of stuck up on things. I did see though that there is a little bit of panic buying going on. At least mostly out in the East Coast. And I don't know if that's triggered because of the hurricane damage out there, or it's the port strike, or both. It's kind of a mixed bag, right? So it's like, the toilet paper and the paper towels, which, it's mostly made in the U.S., come to find out. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But at the same token, it's like, okay, so if it's made in the U.S., then it's like, now, but in regards to transporting it, like where the stuff going out on the East Coast with the strikes or something, or the roads being out, going to be causing an issue to deliver such goods. So that's a good argument with that. I'm not taking that item. I don't know. I think for the most part, the toilet paper stuff is like a little excessive with buying. Unless like you're in a hurricane damaged area right now, or you're in a town that's separated from the roads being blocked or destroyed or taken out by floodwaters. See, those are all like fine, Now, when the COVID stuff was going on with people buying all the toilet paper, now that was ridiculous. That was like, no. There's no excuse for that. You either go to the store or you don't, Like, I had trouble looking for toilet paper years ago. But there was one place in town that still had toilet paper that almost nobody knew about. And you could buy them by single rolls. I didn't buy them all up, obviously. I left some behind. I just needed enough to, make it through for a little bit before they restock at some point. Because I tried checking at Walmart, I tried checking at other grocery stores, and they were just sold out. Chaos card. I guess we could hold on to that. I don't think we really need it, but whatever. remember I bought some hand sanitizer and wipes for somebody because like up there where they were living up somewhere, they it was all completely sold out in the stores, and I gave them enough, I guess, to last them to this day. It's still using the stuff, the hand sanitizer and whatever, the wipes, because I bought like quite a bit. Like I wasn't like excessively buying them a bunch. It was just enough for them to get by. And during the stuff that was going on in the COVID, I actually did buy like Terraflu, thinking like, oh, well, this will help me with the COVID. Turns out it doesn't work that way with that stuff. It worked for other flus. Not so much with COVID, supposedly, you know. I never tried it with COVID, so I can't tell you for certain if it works or not, but from what I was reading online, it doesn't. So I'm not worried about the toilet paper stuff. Like, I bought a roll. Not roll. I bought like a 12-pack. Like, man, it had to been shortly before August, right? Like in July. I still had that pack. I hadn't opened yet because I still had like some left over for another pack. And it looks like I'm going to just start opening that pack now. We're in October. So I think when I cut down my coffee intake, at least we're like making it at home or something, like it cut my use of my toilet paper, you know, consumption to a great degree. Mainly because I was using toilet paper, you know, not only with like, you know, drinking a diuretic and pumping more stuff out, but then also like using some of it to clean like my French press and whatever. Using them as like not toilet paper, like paper towels in a way. Can I say like how expensive paper towels are in general? Like aside from this inflation stuff, like even before this inflation was getting crazy, like they were still like super expensive. At least for like the name brand high-end stuff, right? Toilet paper itself is expensive too, but I typically buy cheap paper towels. I don't really need like expensive ones or anything like that. Cause like, yeah, I'll take a little bit more paper towels to clean up like a fairly big mess or something, but then it's like, but I got so many paper towels that it's gonna last me regardless, you know? Now, toilet paper, I used to get on the cheap side with that stuff. Until I realized, like, it's been, I don't know, like, I have to use more toilet paper because it's not as thick and it would break, or, you know. Oh, that's right, it costs me money, doesn't it? Compound fracture, yay. I am not taking the other thing. It would break easily, and then also, like, it's rougher on the bottom. Plus, like, when I had guests over, they were having issues, too, with it because, like, it was, rougher. And I decided to just kind of stick with the stuff anyways for myself, and it's been nice. It's definitely been helpful. I'm willing to pay a little bit more with that for the toilet paper. I am not compromising myself with doing that with paper towels, though. Honestly, the paper towels seem like they're more expensive with less of them than it is with toilet paper. With more toilet paper. It's interesting. I mean, I guess it's just depending on what you get, right? My mom used to get like the baby one. I forgot what the brand is called, but it has like an infant on there. Angel Soft? I think that's what it's called. She used to get Angel Soft, and it worked pretty well too, but I get the Charmin. It's a little bit stronger. A little bit thicker. Thick. Come back here, little ghost. There was one time, and I only done it once with grocery delivery back in 2020. And it wasn't like because I had COVID or anything. It was just like something for me to try. But like even then, like the prices were ridiculous for delivery. That's before like the whole, you know, oh, Walmart Plus or whatever. Of course, this store didn't have like Walmart Plus. They had their own thing later on, but that didn't come around until like much later. I still wouldn't even get that though, to be honest with you, that service. Because the grocery store that has that service, I was shopping more at the time, was like charging way too much for things. Even if you get like the whatever membership there, it's like, yeah, you can have like free delivery or, you know, get all these different kind of perks and some kind of a price decrease for things, but then it's like it's not enough to where it's like competing against another store I go to typically. So it's like, no. One time speaking with like the whole delivery stuff, like the curbside delivery, especially, there used to be a pizza place in town that I went to fairly often until I closed down during COVID because like I think they just couldn't keep up with the regulations and the losing money with not getting enough sales to cover everything. So the place essentially closed down. And so they were doing this curbside delivery thing. You had to order the pizza online. And it was a slightly different process. You could still order the pizza online before, but it was shifted to where it's like changed to where you have to be outside. And you had to set it up to such a way to where it's like, oh yeah, describe your make, model, and year of your car, assuming you have a car. Like there's no option to be like, oh, I don't have a car or anything. No, you had to put something down. So like I just put down like the color of my shirt and pants and whatever else. And so they would just come outside, and I would stand in like the what is it? Like the parking spot or something like that on the side of the store, and wait for them to come outside to give me the pizza, because you know wasn't allowed to go inside kind of deal with everything happening. It's like, it's a damn shame that pizza place is gone. Like, it was pretty good pizza, you know, for the most part. Now, I used to order pizza, like, once a month or something, too, from another place. But then, not only they got rid of the delivery service, their, you know, in-house delivery service, but then they switched it up to, like, a food delivery service that costs, like, up the ass. Like, all these different weird fees and everything else. To where it's like, you know, it's just going to be much cheaper to go in person and get it than have it delivered. It's like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, $5 or something for some kind of weird fee. And it's not a delivery fee. And it's not like Uber Eats or Grubhub or anything. It was like another company, food delivery company, because there's like a bunch of different ones that kind of merged. They had one in particular that ran like on a bicycle service, right? It was like it was a food delivery, and it was also kind of like a like service or something like that. But it was on bicycles, so it's like they had like carriages or something. It was weird. Not like Amish carriages or anything, but it was like... It was some kind of other kind of carriage, and somehow they were able to do that on a bicycle. So I assume maybe it was an electric bike. That's what I'm guessing. Because if you're trying to carry like a couple or something with you, like... You're gonna have to like... have something motorized. I mean, technically, I guess it would be like a car, right? If you really think about it. Oh, it's like a car, huh? With extra steps? Yeah, probably. And I remember seeing that and like... And it didn't even last long either, the service. I think they're kind of like trying to build something up during this COVID stuff. And it just didn't last. Oh, where is that super secret room? Oh, it might be here. Just like how NFTs didn't last. Yeah. Yeah, that's the interesting thing, too, about the NFT stuff. It's like... Obviously, it wasn't going to last because it was such a weird concept and one in which, like, it's worse than anything for ownership of things. It's... yeah. Oh, but you missed out on Nickelodeon. You know, working with had some partnership for a brief time to purchasing a fancy NFTs and stuff like that. You missed out. You missed out. You're just jealous that you missed out on buying like a Hey Arnold, you know, character, one of the characters of Hey Arnold with like a rare party hat. You're just jealous. You know how I know that exactly? I actually looked it up or something on this OpenSea or whatever the deal was back then. Let's see. You know what? I guess we could play your ass, motherfricker. Hot bombs, hot bombs, hot bombity bombs. Okay. We got pretty good stats here. All right, we got to be careful though on the other hand. Let's go up this time. Wow, that contributes to conjoined, right? Let's do it. Too spooky. That'll give us a little protection here. It's not great stuff though, but it'll contribute to something, I guess. Every little bit helps. Just seeing if there is anything. Okay. Glitch crown. Why the hell not? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're an inspiration to me, man. Yeah. Might have to get some more peanut butter tonight now I think about it. I had some, but I got kind of stock up, so to speak. So I don't have to, like, take as many trips to the store, in the future. Yeah, but technically it's the same amount as if you were to do it later in the future. Alright, after that one, we'll get some damage. Even though it's a little minuscule. What we got here? Alright. Oh, did you hear? The Joker 2 movie's out. Yeah. I might get around to watching that. I don't know. Someone was asking me if I want to go watch it with them. I was like, oh, sure. I guess. I mean, I watched Joker 1 with them years ago. Theaters. Which is like, what? Like 5 years ago now? Holy shit. Time won't stop. Slow down. Nothing, man. Stop, listen, what's that sound? You know, I've been keeping track the last few months about like different 4K releases or whatever for movies coming out. And it's like, oh yeah, announcement of this film, right? And it's like most of these films, it's like films I've never heard of that came out like decades ago. It's like, oh, this one's coming out, you know? Or, I mean, most of the time it's like, it's like, movies that come out that are currently in theaters or whatever. So it's like, well, yeah, duh, that's going to get a 4K release in most cases. Like I seen a thing recently, like, oh yeah, you can pre-order the new Beetlejuice movie, by the way, Megalopolis. And it's like, well, yeah, I imagine you could already now. That's a weird concept to think about, pre-ordering movies. Like, pre-ordering games was a new thing back then, too, but, like, movies. And now you can, like, pre-purchase tickets at a theater. Like, the ticket thing at a theater, honestly, I feel like that's kind of a risk. You know, if a storm hits the theater or something and destroys it, or something happens to it, that or like, you know, we get another COVID lockdown or something, like your tickets are probably are null and void. Just like with like concert tickets in most cases, or sports tickets, like they're null and void on like rainy days or something weird that happens from Mother Nature or something. We gotta get the guppy head. So we get the gupsters. I might as well keep the Necronomicon, huh? We get gupsters again. That'd be cool. I don't know, like, pre-ordering movie tickets, I don't see the appeal to that, really. Like, unless, like, maybe you live, like, in a metropolitan area and you're wanting to get to, like, an IMAX or something, and they typically get sold out on the first days or something. Like, I guess there's that kind of a demand, but when you have it in general across the U.S., like, I don't see how it's going to be practical in most cases, so it's like, not that worth it. Also, we got an Isaac fly. That's cool, I guess. Creepy as fuck, too. Open them chests. Hoping we get a devil deal. Oh, and there is a guppy item if I ever did see one. And we'll just do that just to get our Polaroid invincibility and extra hearts. All right. We're guppy the second time in a row here. Or third time, technically, because of that broken run I had a couple runs ago. So technically 3 in a row. Bad trip, whatever. Nope. How about here? Okay. I know I was like one of those 2 spots. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to. There's our devil deal. Wow. We can get our conjoin technically here. That's about as far as it goes. Let's see here. Okay. And we got a Polaroid, so we go up. See something here. All right, that's good. Okay. We sure cleared out a lot of stuff, didn't we? But now we got a little sword boy here. Shooting. Is he shooting any tears? Yeah, I think. Wait a minute. Are you? Yeah, you are. I can just barely see it. It's little spiked, wavy tears. Gotta try it. Don't know until you try it. Oh, I didn't even know there was a ton of rock right there. Well, lucky me. Oh, lucky me. Did I put that there correctly? I guess I did. Yeah, okay. I had to think there for a second. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We got a lot of bombs to work with here, so we're A-okay with that. Oh, bless you. By the way, I did find the Pepsi. It's only in small cans is the deal. For the sugar, using real sugar Pepsi instead of like sugar with corn syrup. So I might get around in the near future to pick up some of that stuff and try it. Because it's probably been, it's been decades since I've tried a Pepsi, sugar Pepsi. Just sugar, not like weird stuff in it with the sugar. There is a kind of a noticeable difference with sodas with just sugar versus ones with sugar and corn syrup. There's a distinct taste. That's why I do like Coca-Cola, like Mexican Coca-Cola over like regular US Coke. Because it got a distinct taste to it, man. Alright, see what we get here. Right, we got all that stuff. Let's just check in here first. Oh, this could be promising. So after the straw, I mean, I'm not going to break the game too hard here because we've got this, whatever cursed thing happening. Yeah. Okay. I guess it wasn't really much of a point to be picking up the spin down dice anyways, because we're almost done. It'd be much harder to try to get like an arc key or something out of doing this, so... yeah, there you go. All right. What a crazy run, right? Wasn't much of a challenge for us, really. We've been holding on this chaos card for ages. I might as well just use it in the blue baby room. Just to get things out of the way, you know? I did not mean to pick up that penny. Ah, I'm actually getting a little better with that. It's exactly what I wanted with those two things. Sucked. All right, let's go back and just kind of look around, huh? Look around, look around, look around. I look around, woo, look around. Let's see. See something. Do we have the roadkill familiar? Yes, we do. Yeah, I had to look it up like months ago when I first got it. What the fuck is that? And I looked up the image of it. It's like there's over like, I don't know, few hundred different kinds of baby variants for the Buddy in the Box. It's a roadkill baby. It's what it's called. See? Because you can kind of tell like it's got blood on it, squished. There's like a tire track on there. Yeah, it's fucked up. That is so fucked up. Hemalacria? I kind of like that. That's nice. We might just go and fight Delirium while we're at it, huh? So we've got all this stuff. Gotta extend the run here some more. been a quick one too, if that. With that. Uh-huh. Yeah, I reckon we go. Fun times ahead. I'll absolutely take that portal. Okay. 40 minutes, you know, that ain't bad. This time we don't have to worry about the game crashing on us, fighting Hush. Finding Delirium and fight... Yeah, fighting Delirium, not Hush. Right. Because we didn't really crash the game fighting Delirium, though. With that one broken run, it was more lines of trying to find Delirium and crashing it over and over again. Oh, what if you find an orc key? Well, I don't know. Can't really break the game so much with that. I mean, I could actually. I would have to find like a double active. Squeeze me. I figured that'd be maxed out. Also, I seen a thing that I looked it up about when the new flight simulator game coming out. I guess it's next month, apparently. I might try it. I'm not pre-ordering it. That's kind of weird for me to be pre-ordering a flight simulator game. It's like very foreign to me is what I mean. Not like wrong or anything, but like, it's wrong to pre-order a flight simulator. No, what I mean is it's not a game I normally like kind of genre I would pre-order, you know. I'll try it on the Game Pass instead, you know. Just like what I did with Halo Infinite. It seems like every month there's always like a video published talking about like the downfall of Halo Infinite and its process of being made in the game. Made for, you know, for players or something. Like, I already know the whole thing. Not the whole thing, but, you know, I know most of everything going on with that. They're already working on another project, evidently. Which I'm not surprised. I guess the rumor, I don't know if it's a rumor or if it's been confirmed or something, that they're working on another remake of Halo 1. So it's interesting because, like, there's already been a remake of Halo 1 like 10 years ago. I think it was 10 years ago, wasn't it? No, it was on the 10th anniversary when it came out, so 2011, but then they ported it to Master Chief Collection back in 2014, technically. So 10 years ago for Master Chief Collection, but then it's like 13 for, you know, in general, which was like the Xbox One, I think it came out on, right? No, Xbox One didn't come out yet. It would have been the 360. I know because I actually pre-ordered that game back in 2011. See, I know my stuff. Now, the rumor is true that they're going to remake Halo 1 again. It's like, man, they sure as heck do not want to touch Halo 3. They touched Halo 1, they touched Halo 2, but not so much 3 with remastering it. I don't know, maybe it's just probably kind of a touchy game to touch on or something. Where it's like, you know, it's a great game and everything, a classic, and they don't want to ruin it. Like they did with the Halo series the last 10 years. Cough. I don't want this freaking book. How dare you give me things? Oh, but you must love the Halo television show. I watched every episode. That's something I don't really do. With those kind of like shows where it's like, oh yeah, it's terrible, the ratings and all that. You know, I hear about it and then I just don't watch them. The exception was with Halo because it's like, okay, I want to just see what happens. I know it's like gonna be bad and it's been getting worse for each episode. Yeah. I could just tell you for certain, like, I watched it. There you go. That's as far as it goes with that. I've actually seen that they were releasing recently, like the 4K disc versions of the first season of Halo television show. I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting it. Oh, come on, it'll be a great show. You can watch it in 4K and get angry that way. Waste money and get angry with it. That's like buying a book that you have like severe disagreements with, but you just keep it, but you bought it. Like, it's like there's a book you know that's not going to be good and you bought it anyways. And now you're stuck with it, you know? Like you read it already and it's crappy. And you bought it anyways. In the future. I don't know. I don't know what I was getting at with that, I guess, but with that analogy or something. But you must be excited for Minecraft, the movie. No. Borderlands, no. Sonic? I don't know about that either. But, I mean, it's going to probably do a lot better with ratings than the other movies, to be honest. But I don't know. Video game movies are just not my cup of tea, you know? Anyways, we won. We got 3 wins in a row here, so cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.